A native of Australia, the koala is an arboreal herbivorous mammal. The Dharug language gave rise to the phrase koala, which means no water. The koala inhabits Queensland, New South Wales, Victoria, and South Australia in the eastern and southern coastal parts of the Australian mainland. Their robust, tailless body and huge head, which has round, fluffy ears and a large, spoon-shaped nose, make them immediately recognizable. Koalas range in size from 4 to 15 kilograms or 9 to 33 pounds and have a body length of 60 to 85 centimeters or 24 to 33 inches. Generally speaking, koalas from the northern populations are smaller and lighter in color than their southern counterparts. These populations may belong to different subspecies, however, this is debatable. Due to the fact that they eat mostly eucalyptus leaves, koalas prefer to live in open eucalyptus woodland. Koalas spend much of their time inactive and sleep up to 20 hours a day due to the low nutritional and calorie content of their eucalyptus diet. They are asocial creatures that only form bonds with their dependent offspring's mothers. Male adults use loud bellows to communicate with one another that deter rivals and entice partners. Scent glands on the male's chest produce secretions that they use to signal their presence. Koalas give birth to immature young that crawl into their mother's pouches and spend the first 6 to 7 months of their lives there since they are marsupials. Around a year old, these young koalas are completely weaned. Koalas have few natural predators and parasites, but they are in danger from a number of illnesses, including the koala retrovirus and chlamydia bacteria. The koala is recognized as a symbol of Australia throughout the world due to its unusual appearance. Indigenous Australians hunted them, and for thousands of years, they were portrayed in stories and cave paintings. The first known meeting between a European and a koala occurred in 1798, and George Perry, a naturalist, released a drawing of the species in 1810. According to the International Union for Conservation of Nature, koalas are a vulnerable species. Their habitat being destroyed by agriculture, urbanization, droughts, and attendant bushfires, some linked to climate change, are just a few of the many challenges to their survival. The koala was declared endangered in the Australian Capital Territory, New South Wales, and Queensland in February 2022. Since the arrival of the Europeans, the koala's range has decreased by more than 50%, mostly as a result of habitat fragmentation in Queensland. Early in the 20th century, European settlers carried out extensive koala hunting, mostly for the animal's luxuriously thick fur. By 1924, it is thought that more than 2 million pelts had departed Australia. And now here are a couple of interesting facts that you might not know about this furry creatures. Although eucalyptus leaves are the primary source of koalas' daily needs, they also present difficulties that the animals had to learn to overcome. One of these is the abundance of fiber found in eucalyptus leaves. Therefore, in order to adequately digest eucalyptus leaves, their teeth have evolved to be specifically shaped to crush and break them as much as possible. In order to give their stomach contents another chew, koalas are also known to regurgitate them. In order to break down as many eucalyptus fibers as possible, they also built a highly specialized digestive system that can take up to 100 or even 200 hours to finish a meal. Particularly alarming is how hot the Australian outback is getting as a result of climate change. In order to preserve water, eucalyptus trees in particular grow fewer leaves or drop all of them when the temperature rises. However, this deprives koalas of both water and food. One notable instance occurred in 1980 when a drought in Queensland led to the leaf shedding of eucalyptus trees. As a result, 68% of the local koala population perished. The typical lifespan of a koala is 13 to 18 years. Actually, starvation, which usually results from koalas losing their ability to chew, is the main cause of mortality. Unfortunately, their diet of eucalyptus leaves is to blame for this. Even though their teeth were specifically developed to cope with robust eucalyptus fibers, they eventually wore down and broke off from the strain. That was all for now. If you want more videos like this, please like, subscribe, and leave us a comment for more topics.